The first thing we're going to do, we've already got the wheel chalked. Let's get the nose of the jack under the bumper. Remove the handle keeper. That's in the jacking position. When you do this, you always want to make sure that the spring is on the standard. That holds the handle in place, keeps it from flopping around. Okay, now we're going to start jacking. Keep one hand on this until you get a little bit of load on the jack. Now put both hands on the handle. And the reason for that is there's a lot of load on here, and if your hands slip, the jack handle could flip back up, and having both hands makes it a lot safer. Plus, Jeep isn't too bad, but if you had a big vehicle, you'd probably need both hands anyway. Okay. Now for changing a tire, we're going to go up until the tire is about 2 inches off the ground. Okay, one more. Okay, now when you're done, clip the spring back into the standard just like that. Now the vehicle can be worked on. Now we'll show how to reverse the jack, bring it back down. So while it's in this position, you're going to hold the handle and flip the lever, the reversing lever, into the down position. Now it's really important to use both hands on the handle when you're coming down, and to make sure your head isn't in the path of the handle. Just in case it slips, you want your head out of that path, because if it flies back up under load, because the load is on the upstroke, if it flies back up, it could hurt you. That's perfect. And you can see the pins popping in and out and hear the clicks. When you hear the second click on the downstroke, that means you can come back up until you hear the click on the upstroke. As soon as the load is off the nose of the jack, you can put the spring back in the pin and it'll slide right down. Then flip the lever back up, the reversing lever, and we're good to go. The reason for flipping the reversing lever back up is that it keeps the jack in that position. If the reversing lever is down, the jack head can slide up and down the standard.
Securely chock and block the vehicle you're going to lift. This will prevent it from rolling or shifting as you lift it on the jack. Keep the handle against the steel standard with the handle clip holding it when not lifting or lowering. Make sure the reversing latch is locked in the up position before you begin. Place the jack's base plate securely on firm, level, and dry surface with the steel standard pointing straight up. Use the off-road base for increased load spreading on soft surfaces. Grasp the handle or the handle socket and raise the lifting mechanism until the nose is completely and securely under the load. Once the jack is positioned and the nose has a small load, grasp the handle firmly with both hands. Carefully pump the handle up and down to raise the load. Do not use an extension on the handle. You will hear and feel the climbing pins click into place, which indicates that the handle direction can be reversed for another stroke. Always place the handle against the steel standard with the handle clip holding it up before moving the reversing latch. This will prevent the handle from moving up and down rapidly, which could cause serious injury if it comes into contact with any part of your body. Always keep your head out of the travel path of the handle. The vehicle will be raised on each downstroke of the handle. Watch the vehicle and jack carefully. Have your spotter watch from a different vantage point. Pay particular attention underneath the vehicle if undertaking a recovery operation. Stop jacking if either the jack or the vehicle starts to move. Do not continue raising the vehicle unless it is safe to do so. When safe, stabilize and block the vehicle. When the vehicle is raised to the desired height, place the handle in the upright, clipped position against the steel standard. Block the vehicle securely. Lower the vehicle onto the blocks or jack stand. Lowering the load can be dangerous. Keep your head clear of the path of the handle. During lowering, the weight of the load pushes up against the jack's handle. If your hands slip off the handle, or if the handle is horizontal when you move the reversing latch, it may move up very quickly. If your head is in the handle's travel path, it could strike you, causing serious injury or even death. The jack must have a load on it, about 150 pounds, to lower step by step. Otherwise, the lifting mechanism will slide down the base plate, dropping your vehicle. Before you move the reversing latch down, clip the handle in the upright position against the steel standard. Move the reversing latch to the down position. Grasp the handle firmly with both hands. Carefully pump the handle up and down to begin lowering the load. You will hear and feel the climbing pins click into place, which indicates that the handle direction can be reversed for another stroke. The vehicle will be lowered on each upstroke of the handle.